Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Hollytide. We are here with another day of Tom Nook's morning announcements. It is December 3rd, 2024, and for today's news, the Nook's Cranny shop is finally open, so we'll definitely have to pop in to check that out, because Maple should be there talking to the twins. So hopefully we can get her in the process of moving to the island, because we need to get some clothes and lots of design codes and fun stuff like that. So I think that's the only thing, right? And obviously today we will also be going for a little villager hunt to get our first 3 villagers. I'm so excited to go villager hunting. I've missed it from doing the 30-day challenge, honestly. Oh my gosh, we're greeted immediately with Tibble at our door. That was kind of scary. It also looks like it's going to rain today, which is kind of a bummer. Oh my gosh, we're already learning reactions. I wasn't even reading what he was doing. I feel like that's so fast to learn reactions. I swear I say that every time though. I just forget how early on you get the reactions. But yay, I can finally pose for cute little thumbnails instead of just like staring into the void in my thumbnails. So look forward to some cute thumbnails now. And okay, we got some Nook miles for that, and we do have some mail. Oh yeah, we ordered a couple things. Oh yes, I am gonna wear the frog shirt. So excited for that. And it looks like Daisy May will come to the island, but we won't really be doing that, so it doesn't really matter. But I want to get dressed in my new little outfit. We got a frog t-shirt and some sandals, so we'll wear those, but obviously we need to take off our socks because socks and sandals are not cool. But I feel like the sandals are perfect for a little tropical island. I wear sandals, well, really I wear Crocs all the time. But first things first, let's run over to the Nook's Cranny. It should be on this side of the island. So I need my vaulting pole. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff in my pockets. Okay, here's Nook's Cranny. So let's see if they have any fun things for us to buy today. See, look, Maple is here. So cute. Or the mystery woman in the apron. She's here. So we should be able to get her moved to the island relatively soon, since we have her already in the shop, because after this she starts doing that little peddling thing in the plaza, and then you have to buy like 5,000 bells worth of stuff like within 2 visits, and then the 3rd time she actually comes to the island. So I don't think we'll see her at all during this video. We might if we find the villagers fast enough, and then we can time travel to get them all moved in. So it just depends how our villager hunt goes today, if we will see her later today or not. But she is so cute. She's honestly one of my favorite NPCs. I feel like she's underrated. Okay, and then for the stuff in the background, I don't think I'm going to buy any of that, but I do want to check out what's in this little back cabinet for wallpapers and floorings, because I do think I want to try decorating my house again. I really liked it on Cobweb, so I think I want to try to decorate my house on all the islands. Maybe not every single room, but at least some of them. And I do like this tile. I feel like this would be good for like a bathroom. I think that would be cute. I also kind of like this shanty wall, the blue one. It's very bright, but I feel like it would be good for like an accent wall or something. And then I'm also gonna buy this herringbone floor. It gives me like tropical vibes, like the light tan wood. I don't know, that just gives me beachy vibes for some reason. But I think that's gonna be it for in here, so let's head out. Okay, and then today I know that we have to build the little bridge first before we get the villager plots. So I want to see if we have enough materials in our storage. If not, I need to fly out to a treasure island, because I don't feel like chopping all those trees like I did yesterday. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, we don't have enough wood, and we don't have enough clay, surprisingly. Do I have more clay in my pockets? I do. Okay, so we technically have enough clay and stone, but not enough of the wood that we need. So I'm going to put all of this away, and then we can head out to a treasure island. And I'm also going to grab some Nook Mile tickets, because that way we can obviously go for a villager hunt, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, I'll catch you back when we're on the island. And we have landed at the treasure island. I'm using a treasure island from the one and only April Honey, who is another content creator here on YouTube. I'll have her channel information linked down below for you, but she's amazing. She has a couple free islands, and then if you are a member of her channel, you also get access to a few more. So shout out to her. Not only does she have treasure islands, but she makes amazing islands. She's great at decorating. She also did like a Halloween challenge, but hers was a 90-day challenge. So that's intense. But right now I'm just gonna grab some materials. I think that's all I need for materials. I'm just gonna grab some tree branches and maybe weeds just in case we need to make like a clothing pole or a hay bed. I forgot what that word was for a second. And then let's see, I'm also gonna grab all the fruits. That way we can plant those on the island and get some Nook miles for that. So might as well grab those while I'm here. And then I think for the rest of my pockets, I'm just going to fill up on Nook Mile tickets. So it looks like we'll have 70 tickets, which I think is enough. How much? More? 2 more. Okay, perfect. All right. And then we're all filled up. So let's head out. That was a super quick stop at a treasure island. I'm going to quickly drop some stuff off at my house, just the fruits and everything that I don't need. And then we'll go talk to Tom Nook about the bridge. The bridge construction manual has been acquired, so let's go ahead and craft that. I know first we need to make 4 log stakes, 1 log stake, 2 log stakes, 4 log stakes. Oh, is this 3 log stakes actually? Now it's 4 log stakes. I can't believe I forgot when we were only counting to 3. And then now we can make the bridge. Bridge is done, and then I'm gonna craft one more thing. I'm actually going to make myself a DIY bench. That way we can take it over to like the villager neighborhood area and I don't have to come back to craft over here later. So pro tip, make a DIY table. Okay, let's place this bridge. I always place it like as far down as I can just so it's out of the way. So hopefully we can fit it over here. I know sometimes, oh yeah, it's not gonna fit. Dang it, does it fit right here? I feel like it should fit right here actually. This is still like pretty low down. Okay, perfect. It does fit. This is the spot. Awesome. Okay, now let's go get the 3 plots and then we can go villager hunting. Let's go place the plots down now. I always place them on the other side of the island just so when I'm decorating like the entrance and everything, they don't get in the way because the plots are so huge that they take up so much room. So let's place the first one. I think I can scoot it back 1 more tile. Let's scooch up a little bit. I try to slam them as close as possible to each other. Okay, this is the first one. And we get a phone call. I think this is when we get the, oh, this is when he tells us about the like instructions on how to do it, which I already know. Thank you very much though, Tom Nook, for the instructions. I appreciate it because if I was playing this for the first time, I probably would have no idea what I was doing. So I'm really bad at that. That's why I don't play a whole lot of other games, because if I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I kind of get stressed out. But now that I've played Animal Crossing so much, I can basically play this game like blinded. Like I don't even have to like know what's on the screen to know what to do next. But when I start a new game, it's kind of like nerve-wracking. Like especially with like games like like Skyrim and stuff, when there aren't like really instructions, I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And I kind of just like run around talking to like the characters to see if anyone will tell me what to do. And yeah, I just get frustrated. But this game is pretty good about telling you what to do. I do think it's like supposed to be like a game for kids, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, this is the spot for the 3rd one. Yay, okay, all 3 are down, so we can officially go to villager hunting. I do have a couple dreamies that I will tell you about in a little bit. When we get to the first island, maybe I'll tell you who I'm looking for. Okay, we have made it to the first island, and of course it is raining, but real quick, I wanted to go over the villagers that I'm kind of looking for on this hunt. So as you probably know, you can only find normal, peppy, and lazy villagers. So for lazy, I'm either looking for Hopkins or Sasha, so either bunny will be fine. And then for normal, I'm looking for Alice, Melba, Lily, Marina. I don't know if I'll take Marina. She kind of fits the theme, but I just don't really like the octopus villagers except for Cephalobot. So she's a maybe, and then also Caroline is a maybe. She's just like really bright, so I don't know if I would take her if I saw her, but she's on this list. And then for Peppy, I'm really looking for Audie, Bunny, Flora, or Tangy, and then I might also consider taking Annabelle, Nibbles, or Puddles. So we have quite a few that we can find, so hopefully we can find them relatively quickly. So I think without further ado, let's see who is on this island. Oh, I think it's Winnie. She's like the little horse with the star on her head, right? I think I'm gonna categorize all the villagers we see today. So how would I rate her? I would give her a solid, I would say a solid 6 out of 10. She's kind of, I don't know, I think I would like her more if she didn't have the star on her head, honestly. That kind of like ruins it for me a little bit, and I'm pretty sure she wears like a striped shirt normally, which is kind of cute, but I just don't like the star. Island number 2 is a dreamy, maybe. I need to put my pull away so it doesn't come out every single time. Oh, this is my least favorite island to get because I can never find them. Oh, it's Jacob. I would honestly give Jacob like a 4. Like, I don't like hate him, but I don't see like me having him on an island ever, so I think a 4 is fine. I don't know, he's kind of cute, but just like not my type, if that makes sense. Ooh, we're on Bamboo Island. I feel like I do get pretty lucky on Bamboo. I always call it Lucky Bamboo, but honestly I feel like I do have good luck on Bamboo Islands. Oh, it's Celia. I saw the pink and got kind of excited, but it's Celia. I feel like she could technically work for this island as well, but I just don't really like the eagles. I don't know. What would I rate her? I would give her maybe a 5. I think she's cute, but again, not a villager I would go out of my way to have. Like, I don't know when I would have her. I probably would skip over her even if she did fit an island, if that makes sense. So I think a 5 is fitting for her. I think this is island number 4. I don't really remember because I've been doing stuff in between. Oh, it's Sprinkles. I did think about having winter villagers on this island instead of tropical ones, so it looked like the winter villagers were like going on vacation or something, but I did decide to go with like the normal tropical villagers. But I would give Sprinkles a solid 7. I do like Sprinkles a lot. She's just not for this island. Do we get a cutie on this island? Ooh, I do see a bottle. I'm gonna grab that. Who do you think it's from? I'm getting Dizzy vibes for some reason. Oh, it's Graham. Okay. It's an ironwood chair. I probably won't use this, but it's the thought that counts, Graham. Thank you. Okay, now let's see who is actually on the island. Shouldn't they be like right there? Where'd they go? Oh, it's Sherb. He's another one I thought about if we did winter villagers instead. Sherb is a solid 8 out of 10 though. I love him. I know so many of you really love him too. He just doesn't fit the tropical vibes, so I am gonna leave him here. But I would love to have him in the future. I really wish it was not raining. I also wish we had an orange plane right here, but no. We stuck with a yellow airport. This island, I swear, the villager is always hiding from me. Hello. Oh, it's Patty. Patty is a solid villager. I wouldn't say she's like a dreamy. She's really like a farm core villager, but I had her on Walnut and she was a 10 out of 10 there. But I would give her like overall, she's kind of boring to me a little bit, so I would give her like a 7. I think I prefer Tipper over Patty, just because Tipper looks more like a normal cow, like a stereotypical cow, you know, like the black and white. But I do like Patty as well. So, solid. Did I say 7? Yeah, I think a 7 is fitting for her. I feel like this hunt shouldn't take that long because there are quite a few tropical villagers that would fit. Oh, it's Apple. I know a lot of you don't like Apple. Some people say they're like scared of Apple, but I really like Apple. I would give her, I kind of like her more than Patty, so I would give her maybe a 7.5. I do like her. I really like the hamsters too, and I know they get some crap about them sometime too, but I do really like Apple. So to all the Apple haters, you're banned from chat. While I'm villager hunting, I have a few questions for you guys. Have you guys started working on your Christmas islands yet? Or are you still working on like a fall island or something else? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Isn't she one that we were looking for? Melba! Oh my gosh, I've never had her before. She is so cute. Should I take her or Alice? Because I don't think I want both. But Melba is so adorable. I just think she's a little less tropical than Alice is. Because Alice has... I guess she doesn't have like flowers in her hair. It's more like little barrettes. But I feel like Lily would be my ultimate dreamy for a normal villager for this island. But I think Alice is so cute, but Melba is really cute too. You know what? Let's just take her. And then if we want to switch her out at some point, we can. But for now, Melba is coming to the island. She's so adorable and I've never had her before. So I'll gladly take her. And she's like a 8 out of 10, I think. I'm not usually like a big fan of like the normal villagers because sometimes they're just a little too normal, you know? But I really love her. She's so adorable. So glad she's coming to Hollytide. Officially one villager down. Let's see if we can find a second. Oh, where are they? They usually stand over in that little corner. Oh, it's a monkey. I can't tell what monkey that is. Oh, it's Simon. Yeah, don't want a monkey. I would give Simon like a 4. I'm not a big fan of Simon. I like other monkeys more, but I'm still not like a big fan of the monkeys. But he's probably one of my least favorite monkeys, honestly. I don't know, I just don't vibe with him. But yeah, I was asking, are you guys working on a Christmas island yet? I know I put a poll out and some of you said that it was too early to decorate a Christmas island. So I'm putting out a couple videos of just like the beginning gameplay in early November. And then as it gets like later in November, I think that's when I'm going to start actually decorating for Christmas on the island. Even though it's not going to be like, I don't know, like super Christmassy on this island. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I'm excited. I think this is going to be the first Christmas island that I actually finish. Oh, I thought that was Marina again. Everyone's little raincoats and like things remind me of Marina so much. It looks like the back of her head. But no, this is Pom Pom. Pom Pom is definitely a, will I dare to say a 10 out of 10? Maybe a 9.5 out of 10. I don't think I would put her in like S tier, but definitely A tier. I love Pom Pom. So I'd give her a 9.5. I love her so much. Have you guys ever finished a Christmas island? Because I've tried to make so many Christmas islands before. Like I think I said in a different video that I had worked on like 3 different winter islands last year and I didn't end up finishing any of them. But I think this will be the first year that I actually finish a Christmas island. Even though it's not like a super stereotypical Christmas island, I still think it would count because we're going to use a lot of Christmas items. So I definitely think it counts as a Christmas island. It's just like a little twist on a Christmas island. Alright, I just realized I hadn't graded the last 2 villagers. I think the last one was Bubbles, who I would give a 4. I don't like her. I think this is... Oh, it's Cranston. I thought it was going to be Blanche, but Blanche is like a snooty, isn't she? Actually, so Cranston is a 5 out of 10. I would have Cranston if I ever did a Japanese island, which I don't know if I ever will because I'm nervous about that theme, but he would fit that island perfectly. Actually, so would Blanche and Gladys. They'd all be perfect. Who is here? Hopefully a dreamy. Oh, it's Rattle. I need to go say hi to him. I love him. I am also working on a abandoned island, and he was on my first ever abandoned island that was called Rubble, and he was in the entrance, which was so adorable. And I feel like I could have him again. He just doesn't match like the color scheme of the island that we're doing on Echo, because Echo's going to be more blue and green and he's obviously very yellow, so that's why he fit perfectly on Rubble. But I love him so much. He's definitely a 9 out of 10. I know not many people love his little doctor mask thing that he has going on, but you know, he's just being careful. He doesn't want to hurt any of his patients. He's being very mindful. Very nice of him. We love a mindful king. While we hunt, who is your favorite... Oh, it's Jacob again. What the heck? Who is your favorite tropical villager? I asked over on Discord, so if you want to join the Discord for insider trading about my channel, definitely do that. But who's your favorite tropical villager? I know a lot of people said Melba, actually, and some people said Marina. I just don't really love the octopus villagers except for Cephalobot, so he's just not... they just aren't my favorite, like the octopus villagers. Their mouth kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't know. And I just don't like the design of Octavian or Zucker. Marina is probably like the second best octopus villager. I do hope they come out with more octopus villagers in the future for this game, but I just don't like the designs of them really. But another villager I really want for this island that I've never had before is Bud, who I think is a jock villager, so we won't be able to find him on this hunt. But he's like perfect for like the type of island I'm going for, because as many of you knew, I grew up in Florida and I would go to like the beaches like every weekend during the summer. And when I think of like a beach bum, like I think of Bud. He like looks like so many people that I would see at the beaches. So I really want him for this island. And who else do I have on my mood board? Oh, it's Bianca. I'd give Bianca a 4, honestly. She's not my favorite. And I see her all the dang time, which is super annoying. But who else did I have for this island? I have... on the mood board itself, I have Flora, Lily, Faith, who, if we already have Melba, I probably won't get Faith because I feel like 2 girl koalas is a lot. I also have, why do I want to call him Simon, but his name is Lyman, the orange koala. Oh, he's not orange, he's green. What is happening in my brain? He's definitely green, but I was thinking about having him for this island. He gives like very tropical vibes to me, and I kind of like his color scheme for the island. Obviously, we need to have Audie. I also want Sasha. I do have Marina on this one, but honestly, I'd probably replace her with someone else. And then I have O'Hare as well, who I'm not 100% sure on. He's not my favorite villager. I don't know. There's just something about his face that doesn't do it for me. Maybe it's his mouth. I don't know. I don't really vibe with him. I think there's definitely cuter ones. Like, I would definitely replace him with Hopkins. And then also Tangy and Bud. But those are some of the villagers that I have on here. But let me know who your favorite tropical villagers are, because I'll definitely think about them. And I love all of your guys' suggestions and everything. So share them down below. But let's see who is here. Oh, it's Hornsby. I feel like every time I see Hornsby, I say his name in the same pattern. He's definitely a 9 out of 10 as well. I love him, and I want to have him on an island eventually. I just don't know what kind of island I would do. I feel like he could fit on like a primary colored kid court island. So if I ever do that, we could have him there. Also, another question for you. What are some of your favorite like tropical type builds? And oh my gosh, it's Hornsby again. We just saw him right in a row. What the heck? But what are some of your favorite tropical type builds? And what are some of your favorite like Christmas builds? Because I do have a list of builds I want to do on this island. And I was thinking of making a video, because a couple of you did ask for it, where I go through and kind of plan out my map with like the builds, kind of like what I did for Cobweb, where I planned the map out. I didn't end up making a video about it, I just did it on the side, but some of you said that you'd be interested in me doing a video about it, so I definitely can do that. Or I might even make it just like a tiny stream planning it out or something, but I do want to like at least show you guys what I do for the planned island. So let me know some of your favorite builds. I have a couple. Like for Christmas builds, I definitely was thinking about doing an ice rink. I think that would be super cute, because even though it's like a tropical island, even in Florida where I live, we have ice rinks that pop up for the winter Christmas time. And most of the ones I've seen that are like outside, they put in like a big air conditioned tent. But I know you can also get like fake ice to skate on. Like it's like plastic almost. I don't know the exact material, but it just looks like a big slab of like white plastic. So we could definitely, we're getting a lot of repeats. Didn't we already see Sherb? But we could definitely do an ice rink somewhere on the island. I think that would be super cute. I was also thinking of a tree farm, and in Florida, we have like these pop-up tents that come up. Everything's in a tent apparently, but it will be like in a Walmart parking lot, and it'll be like a big tent, and then they have a bunch of Christmas trees that you can go around and like pick. Obviously you aren't like cutting them down or anything like that kind of tree farm, but it's not really a tree farm either. It's like a pick your own Christmas tree thing. But I kind of want to do something like that for the island as well. And maybe not using cedar trees, but using like the actual Christmas trees like you decorate with in the game. And you can kind of like pick which size, because they do have like the tabletop ones. They have the smaller tree and then they have the bigger one. So maybe we can do like little lines up of those, and you can come and pick which one you want to take home and do some cute stuff like that. I was also thinking of a Santa photo op. So on Christmas Islands, I love it when they make like a little like chair setup where it looks like you can go take pictures with Santa Claus. So I want to do something like that, and obviously I won't do it like in all red and green, kind of like the normal Christmas colors. I'll match it to the theme of this island. But we have Punchy. Punchy is a 10 out of 10, and I don't even care what you said. I don't even care what you say. He's adorable. I love him. He's a 10 out of 10, and I wish I could take him for this island, but he unfortunately does not fit the theme, so we will be leaving him. But I do want him on an island eventually. I don't know what theme. He could actually fit for Echo. Do I have him on that mood board actually? I don't have him on that mood board, but he could 100% fit on that island. So maybe we'll have Punchy on Echo. And this video is actually coming out after I do my 6-hour stream of working on that island. So maybe we already have them and this is like, I don't know, like duh, Kaylee, you already have him. But I'm actually filming this before I do my 6-hour stream. So it'll be interesting for you guys to see what I actually did on that island, what I'm talking about, where I don't even know what I did already. You know what I mean? Like, you're in the future from where I am right now. I'm in the past. But he could definitely fit for that island. I also really want Bruce for that island. Bruce and Bam. I've never had either of those villagers on an island before, and I feel like they would fit that island perfectly because it is green and blue and they're both blue villagers. So I think they would be perfect. I was also thinking of going a different direction with that island and actually doing all mice villagers, because I feel like in an apocalypse, that's a hard word for me to say apparently, but in an apocalypse, I feel like you see like a lot of rats. Like rats are like one of the only like animals that survive, kind of like cockroaches. So I think it would be really cute to have all rat villagers. And there are a couple mice villagers that I actually like, and technically they're not rats. I know there's a difference between a mouse and a rat, but I think it would be so funny to have an all mouse island. I don't know. And I really like the mice villagers, and I feel like not a lot of people like them, but I truly love them. On my mood board, I have one of them, and that is Samson, who I absolutely fell in love with when he autofilled. Well, he was one of my starters on one of my islands before I started making YouTube content. He was a starter on my island, and I was kind of bummed that I got him, but then I fell in love with him. I love his big goofy smile and his little like coin slot eyes. I think he's so cute. So he's actually on the mood board. So yeah, maybe we'll have one mouse, or maybe we'll have an island full of mice, but I'll probably let you guys decide on Saturday when we do the 6-hour stream. So that will be fun, but hopefully maybe you guys know what we are decided, and this is just a bunch of yapping. Okay, I've been yapping for too long. Let's speedrun a few tickets. So let's see who is on this one. Oh my gosh, I said speedrun, but I do have to go stop and say hello to him. Our King Bob, who is another 10 out of 10 villager. He was on Cobweb, and I just don't think I'm going to use any purple on this island, so I don't think he could fit if I even tried to get him to fit. So I am going to leave him, sadly, but maybe we'll have him again in the future. He does live forever on the dream address for Cobweb at least. Okay, for real this time, speedrunning to see who this villager is. Maybe I should have started this after I talked to Wilbur. Where are you? Oh, it's Stu. Who is Speed? Speed, I think he is a 5. Yeah, definitely better cows. Who do we have here? Oh, it's Tammy. Who is she gonna be my lowest so far? I think I give Tammy a 3 out of 10, which hopefully you're not mad at me about, but I don't like her, so goodbye, Tammy. Who is gonna be on a Lucky Bamboo Island? Oh, it's Wade. Oh my gosh, I could have had him if we went with winter villagers instead. Wade is a solid, I'd say 8.5 out of 10. He's not like I don't think he's even my favorite penguin. I really like Rolled, so I think Rolled's my favorite penguin, but I'll give him 8.5. Is that what I gave Sprinkle? I don't even remember. I really love Wade though, so cute. We have someone blue. Oh, it's Hornsby again. Did I say 10 out of 10 last time or 9 out of 10? He is super cute though. Come on, Dreamy. Oh, it's Maddie. She's so adorable. She's another one of those villagers that is kind of like boring looking. Like, I don't say that in a mean way. I mean, like, she's not like fluorescent pink, you know? But I actually really like her. So I'd give her an 8. Okay, we only have 2 more villagers to find. I feel like we can do it pretty soon. I feel like as long as we stop getting duplicates, or chickens, we can definitely find a villager. So, Nintendo, please. I felt like this one was going to be easy because there's so many that I would be willing to take. But I don't know. How many tickets has it been? I haven't checked. So we've done 28 tickets, almost 30. So, I mean, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It did take us like hundreds of tickets and we still autofilled on Cobweb that one time. So, you know, but I feel like there's more villagers I could find during this hunt that I would take. Although for the lazy it is only 2, but I feel like I still see them quite a bit, so fingers crossed. I'm looking for rabbit vibes because we could also find Bunny, which would be great. This is a horse. This is Poppy. I would give him... Ooh, I do like Poppy a lot. What would I give him? Maybe an 8.5? I feel like I'm being too nice today, but I really do love Poppy. Another random question for y'all. I'll take a second away from speed running this villager hunt. Oh, I think that's Cole back there. Oh my gosh, he's kind of cute sitting on that little rock back there. What would I rate Cole? I would give him a 7, I think. I like Cole. But what type of islands would you guys like to see from me in the future? Because right now I'm currently working on 3. So we have this one, which is a tropical Christmas island, which obviously we're going to be done with by the time Christmas comes, hopefully. And then I have my Forever Island, which right now is supposed to be a dark academia fall city. And then we also have my other stream island, which is a abandoned apocalyptic one that I talked about earlier. But what are some islands you'd like to see from me in the future? I was thinking of going back to doing a medieval island, and I was working on that like last year for a member only island, and I still really want to do that island. I feel like I've just gotten inspired for it again. So I want to do that island. And some of you were telling me to try to do Japanese, which like a rural Japanese island, which I always say I would love to do, but I feel like I just couldn't get that theme to be perfect, and so many people do that island theme so well that I would feel like my island was like inferior to them, which I know you're not supposed to like put your islands against each other or anything like that, like compare your islands, but you know, it's normal, right? I feel like that's a human trait that we all have. But I would maybe try to do that island in the future. I don't know. And another island I've always talked about that I feel like I'm kind of like stressed to do is my grunge graffiti island. But I do really want to try that island. So maybe I'll try it in the future. That's another island that I feel like I want to do like really well because I've seen so many people do that theme like pretty well. Like Tortuga Chronicles has an island that's kind of that same theme. And her island is chef's kiss, so amazing that I'm just like, I don't know, when I see someone do a theme, sometimes it's hard for me to make up my own ideas for that island as well, because I don't want to like copy their island obviously, but sometimes my brain gets like locked into what they've done and I'm like, oh, I could do that. So like, I'm like, wait, that's something they already did. So I would have to look at like probably real life inspiration to get away from kind of the mindset of having it be too similar to other islands I've seen other creators do. I don't know if you guys have the same issue doing that. Oh my gosh, it's Al. Literally running away. There's a joke on my stream that I share custody of Al with one of my mods, Ashley, because he was given to us by my other mod, Brenda, in her will. So I already have to deal with him on stream. I'm not dealing with him on this island. And I really don't want to autofill because he tends to autofill my plot for the lazy villager a lot of the times. So we're going to continue hunting and not take L because that would be horrible. He's like one of the worst villagers. But I'd rate him, I rate him a 1, honestly, because he's tortured me so much. Maybe like looks wise he's like a 2, but just because he tortures me in this game so much, I'm going to rate him a 1. and that's because he's evil in my eye. But yeah, what are some other island types that you want to do? I also have my island Walnut, which I have not finished, and a couple of you have messaged me asking me to finish that island, and I was thinking about working on that island off camera and just releasing the DA for you all, because some of you guys do want to see that island complete, and I would love to have another island that I've completed under my belt, because I don't know, I just think it's fun. So many people have like hundreds of islands that they've completed, and I've only completed like, I think like 6 islands, which is kind of sad with how much I play this game, but I restart so much. I just love a restart. As you can see, we're restarting this island. I've been through this process of like villager hunting for these first 3 plots. I don't even know how many times, a million times. So, you know, a good restarter is me. I love restarting though. The start of this game is so nostalgic that it's just like so much fun. But some people, I know some people have like the same island they've had since they first got the game, which is so crazy to me. I sometimes wish I still had my island from the start. I had an island that I started obviously when the game first came out. I went to a GameStop and I literally bought my Switch Lite, my little yellow Switch Lite, just for Animal Crossing. I had never played the Switch before that, so I bought a Switch just for Animal Crossing, and I made my own island, and my starters were Plucky and Boots, and oh my gosh, it's Ruby! She is a 10 out of 10. I love Ruby. But not for this island. But yeah, I had that island, and embarrassingly, it was called Swagville, which I have talked about on my streams before, but I called that island Swagville, which is so embarrassing. Like, what? You would think I was a child naming the island, but no, in 2020, how old was I in 2020? I was 22 at the time, turning 23. So, I was a full-grown adult, which is very embarrassing that I named my island Swagville. But I do wish I still had that island so I could say that I had the same island from the start, but back then I only had one Switch and I did restart, so the island just like went to the void, and I don't even think I saved a dream address or anything. Colin's island, he had one from the start, and it's the only island he's ever worked on, and I convinced him to give me his Switch so I could make another island, so we deleted his island, but we did save the dream address for that island. I think I have the dream address saved somewhere, because isn't it so weird with dream addresses that when you go to search for an island by the name, it only shows you the top, like the most recent 20 islands? Like, can't you go farther than 20? It's a little frustrating, because if I just have the name of his island, I can't even find it anymore, because so many people have named their island I-land, like I-land, which is kind of funny actually. And a very Colin appropriate island. And for those of you who don't know, Colin is my husband. He is like a mascot of our stream sometimes. So many people are obsessed with him for I don't even know what reason, honestly. I think it's just an ongoing joke. But yeah, he had his island and I forced him to delete it so I could use his island, to use his Switch to give me another island, because then I had gotten my Animal Crossing Switch, and that's the one that I started using to make content with. And then I took his Switch so I could make another island so I could work on 2 islands at once. That's how I had Rubble and Inkblot. Inkblot was on his Switch and Rubble was on my Switch. And then technically my hard mode island, the challenge island from Nintendo Talk, I think is still living on my little Switch Lite, but I haven't touched that Switch in who knows how long, forever, honestly. That is the wrong lion. Even though we can't find the real lion on this hunt. Because I want Bud, but I think Bud is a jock. I think I said that earlier as well. Okay, before I keep yapping, let's do a few more speed runs of these villager hunts. If I could actually find the villager. Oh, it's Bianca again. Never mind, next. Okay, who is on this one? Oh my gosh. You know what? I interrupt this speed run to be very upset because, girl, where have you been? I was looking for you, okay? Not many people like you, but I was willing to have you on my island. I really wanted you on Cobweb. And where were you? You did not show up. How? You know what? I'm actually very mad. If Biscuit shows up today, I'm also gonna be super mad because I was looking for Tabby and Biscuit. They were like my top 2 dreamies other than having Lucky on the island. I really wanted Tabby because she looks like a little jack-o'-lantern cat. And look, not a lot of people like her. I do. I think she's adorable in her own little quirky way. And I wanted to have her on my island. And did I ever find her? No. So I was stuck with villagers that were okay. I actually ended up liking my lineup, but would I have loved to have Tabby over like Nan on the island? Of course. Is Nan super Halloween-y? No. Is she a black villager? Yes. Did she fit? Yes. But she's no Tabby for Halloween. She's literally a cat that looks like a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, I'm so mad. Honestly, if we find Biscuit today, I'm going to rage quit and just end the video. Okay, I probably won't do that, but still, so angry. Okay, back to speedrunning. It's Bubbles, but I also see a bottle on the beach. So I'm just going to pick this up and read it later because I want to get through some more tickets. Ooh, another bottle on the beach. I'm going to grab that before we leave. But who is here? Oh my gosh, Filbert! Filbert was also on my list if we did winter villagers instead, because I was looking at all of the lazy villagers and there's not really a lot of like winter themed lazy villagers. So he was on the list. Obviously Wade was on the list. I think Sherb was also on the list because technically they wear like winter sweaters, but not really wintry that much. Oh, I also forgot that it looks like cherries are our— oh my gosh. Get the hint, Bianca. I don't want you. Wait, someone told me to put out their fire if I see them multiple times, so boom. Hopefully she won't reappear now. I get comments like that every time I go villager hunting. So let's see. This is a test to see if it works. So I'll see if you guys are lying to me or not. I'm also not very good at speedrunning these tickets. I say I'm going to speedrun and then I end up yapping about the villager. Okay, where are they? This is also why I can't— oh, it's Ozzy. So cute. He is obviously a koala and doesn't really fit the island, but I really like him. What would I give him? I would give him a 9. Sure, I really want to do a stream where I do villager ranking, so I might have to schedule that for this month sometime. I will admit I got completely distracted and just made a whole thumbnail for ranking all the villagers. Oh my gosh. 0. 0 out of 10. One of the worst villagers. Oh, I hate truffles. Oh my gosh. Okay, get me out of here. She is not tropical at all. What even island would she fit? Would you have her on like a farm core island? I just can't with her. Oh, I thought it was Marina. It's Paolo. I feel like technically he could fit for this island because of the color scheme, but I don't think a elephant is like really tropical, so I am gonna leave him. He is interesting though. I would give him like a 4 maybe. A 3 or 4. Oh, I just noticed it's not raining. Oh my god, Hornsby. Literally, get the hint. Like, yes, I love you and I ranked you high, but I don't want to see you on every other ticket. That's so annoying. Get out of here. Bamboo Island again. Did we get our first villager? Was Melba on a Bamboo Island? I don't remember. I remember seeing her on the beach. Oh, it's Bubbles again. Another repeat. This is like one thing I don't like about this beginning villager hunt is that you get so many repeats just because it's those only 3 villager types, and right now it's only 2 villager types because we already found Melba. So you get so many repeats and it's very annoying. Also, did I mention that it stopped raining? I can't remember if I just said that in the last ticket or not, or if it was just Bamboo Island. I can't remember what I said, but it is done raining and we get another repeat who is horrific. Al again. My arch enemy, honestly. I might dislike him more than Chops now. Chops was my least favorite character, but maybe Al is my least favorite character now. I don't know. I also really don't like Rizzo. Rizzo just rubs me the wrong way. And Moose. Horrible. How many tickets have we gone through? Let me check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 48 tickets. Oh my gosh. It's been 20 since the last time we checked. Has it really been that many tickets already? Oh, it's Rosie. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. She doesn't really fit this island, but I do want to say hi to her. Some of you will probably be very mad that I'm leaving her here because she's so adorable, and some of you will probably be like, she does fit, but I don't know, she's just not, I'm not going for that like periwinkle kind of purpley color. I know there's a whole debate about what color she is. To me, she's like periwinkle, so yeah, I'm not using any like purpley blues or anything, so I am gonna leave her, unfortunately, even though she's adorable. We're on Sister Fruit Island and we got a duplicate. How dare you show up again? I'm just gonna sing for the rest of the video. Wouldn't that be so nice if I just sang to you the entire time? You would probably unsubscribe. You'd be like, I'm out of here. I may have taken a little bit of a break and somehow we ended up on the next day. So we're back with Tom Nook for some morning announcements. We also have a Leaf here today. I probably won't buy anything from him, but he's cute and I'm glad he's here. He's one of my favorite NPCs. He's tied for first place. I do want to continue villager hunting though, so let's go out to the first island of the day. And of course, it's still raining on our hunt. It is kind of early in the morning though. It is 6:24. We also are on ticket number 50, so maybe that's good luck. No, it's a repeat. We already saw Egbert like 3 times in the day prior, so no luck here, but we'll continue. We'll stay strong. I know we can find a cutie. All right, let's see who's on this most annoying island. Oh, I see someone's head. Oh, it's Joey. Oh my gosh. I love Joey. Joey is S tier. He is so cute. He's a 10 out of 10. He's one of like maybe my top 5. He's definitely in the top 10 favorite villagers for me. I don't know if he quite makes it to top 5. I would have to do the whole ranking thing to see where everyone lands, but I do love Joey. He's just not for this island, so I will be leaving him, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna try to speed through some of these, and it's another repeat. It's Paolo, so on to the next. I have another question for you guys. When do you guys start putting out Christmas decorations? Because I know not everyone who watches my channel lives in the United States. Obviously, people live elsewhere. Oh wait, Tutu would be so cute if I did the like winter villagers, but I went with tropical instead, so we'll pass on her. But yeah, I know not everyone that watches me is obviously in the United States. So I think the next big holiday for everyone right now outside of the US is Christmas. I don't know if you guys have another holiday, and obviously I know some people like celebrate Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and there's like a bunch of other holidays, but I don't know, in my mind, for me, it's like Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and we always started decorating for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving, especially because this year and last year, for like the last couple years, I guess, we've been hosting Thanksgiving for my side of the family. For Colin's side of the family, we go to his parents' house, but for my side of the family, we usually celebrate Thanksgiving on Black Friday, and we'll I feel like I need to keep out my fall decorations, even though this year, I will be honest, I didn't do a great job at decorating for like Halloween or fall or anything. I should probably do that after filming this video. Maybe I can get some of my pumpkin stuff out. But I kind of want to decorate for Christmas already, but I don't want my house to be Christmas-fied for Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving is like so late this year, which is very odd. Oh, it's Pango. I feel like technically she could like fit the vibe a little bit because she's like pretty neon and like bright for like a tropical island, but I don't really want her, so I am gonna leave her. But yeah, I don't want to have like a Christmas house for Thanksgiving. I feel like that's just like jumping the gun. But Thanksgiving is so late this year because if you don't know, Thanksgiving is always like the 4th Thursday of the month, and usually it falls like in the 20 range, like the early 20s, but this year it's not until like November 28th or 29th. I think it's the 28th, which is so late in the month, so I feel like we don't get like a whole lot of time to have our Christmas decorations up and everything, which is kind of sad because I think Christmas might be my favorite holiday. You might think like, I don't know, if you know me well, you might think like Halloween would be my favorite holiday, but I do really love Christmas. I love decorating for Christmas. I love the act of gift giving, and I just have like so much nostalgia for Christmas. So I feel like I'm kind of getting cheated out of decorating for Christmas for a decent amount of time. And we do have a pretty large collection of Christmas decorations. And I just love putting them up and when the tree's all decorated and all of that fun stuff. So, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be Flora. No, it's just Cranston again. Ooh, a bottle. Where are all the tropical villagers? I feel like every other time I go villager hunting, I see Flora and Audie like 100 times. But of course, when I'm actually looking for them, they don't come out to play, which is very rude. Also, another question for you guys. I recently just bought a bunch of tea to try because one of my favorite content creators and like brand owner, Simply Nail Logical. Some of you might know her. She was like pretty popular back in the day for making funny videos, but now she owns a company called Holo Taco, which is a nail polish brand, and I've gotten like super into nail polish over the last it's been like a year and a half now, and I own a lot of her polish. But she is an avid like tea drinker, and she came out with a collab with a brand called David's Tea. So I did buy her tea collab and a couple other ones, and this morning I made it for the first time, and I think I made it too weak because I think it's just too weak. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just think I need to do 2 scoops instead of 1 scoop because it's loose leaf tea. I think I need to do another scoop to make it a little bit more flavorful. I like the taste of it. I just feel like it's too weak. So if you have any good like advice on making a nice cup of tea, I really want to get into tea drinking. I feel like that's so fun. I bought a couple other like packs. Like I got one that was like a blueberry jam tea. I got a caramel shortbread tea. I got a bunch of them. Is this truffles again? I feel like this game is punking me. Also, why is it raining again? What is happening? But yeah, if you have any like advice on how to make a really good cup of tea, I tried adding some milk to it and it was like fake sugar. It's like calorie-free sugar kind of stuff. And I just think the tea flavor was too weak. And then yeah, so I think I'm going to try again tomorrow, adding 2 scoops of tea, and I just really want to like it. I don't know why, because I do drink coffee sometimes too, but most of the time I drink like cold coffee, like cold brew or iced coffee, but the tea I have for all of these are like supposed to be like hot teas. And I feel like it's getting to that perfect time of year, like the fall season and the winter time. I feel like that's like when you're supposed to drink like warm beverages and everything, even though I do live in Florida. So right now it's 9:43 in the morning and it's already 84 degrees. So obviously it's not like that cold, but I still feel like it's like really cozy to drink a nice warm cup of tea or coffee. Oh my gosh, it's Paolo again. How dare he? Do I need to like change my outfit into something more tropical? Maybe that would work. Should I change my outfit? I think I should try it at least. I'll change my outfit when we get back to the airport. So this is the outfit I picked. I think it perfectly fits the theme. We have the tropical little shirt, and then it kind of looks like a green Santa hat. It's like the terry cloth nightcap, but I think it looks close enough to a green Santa hat. So I think this is so cute. It's tropical Christmas and I think it's perfect. But let's see who's on this island. Did our outfit do the trick? Oh my gosh, it kind of did. What the heck? Okay, so Annabelle was one of our maybes on our list. She was a maybe for a peppy villager. Now, do I love Annabelle? Not really. Are there better peppies? Yes. Am I going to risk it and try to get either Audie, Bunny, Flora, or Tangy? I think so. I think I'm going to risk it. And if anything, we can maybe find Annabelle again. But I really want Flora. So I want Audie, Bunny, Flora, or Tangy. So cross your fingers. Ooh, it's Bamboo Island. I feel like that's good luck. Didn't we find Melba on Bamboo Island? I'm pretty sure we did. But let's see who's here. Oh my gosh, it's Eric. He would have been perfect if we did Winter Villagers. Oh my gosh, Eric is S tier. Honestly, So good. He is 10 out of 10. I love Eric. He's one of my favorite villagers. He's probably in my top 10. Again, I really want to do the animal, like the villager ranking. I might do that for stream sometime this month. I think I already said that during this video, but I really want to do it. I think I've said it on multiple islands, but we're really going to speed run these last 10 tickets that we have. Okay, Bubbles, on to the next. Island number 2 out of 10. Who do we have here? Oh, it's Cube, another penguin. He's the first villager we saw on this island. Island number 3, and we're back on Bamboo Island. Oh, it's Rio. Okay, not taking her. Island number 4. Oh, I think it's Pippi. Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of Pippi, to be honest, so I will leave her. 5 out of 10. Is it going to be a dreamy? It is not. It is Bengal once again. Goodbye. Island number 6 out of 10. It's a pig. Not who I'm looking for. Island number 7. Who do we have? Oh, it's Candy. Not my favorite mouse, but yeah, I'm not gonna take her. Island number 8. Who is that? Oh my gosh. We've seen him too many times. Why does he keep coming back? We're almost done with this stack of 10. So this is island number 9, and again, it's Egbert, but I do see a bottle. How many times have we seen Egbert? Like 5 times, it feels like. I already have you on Walnut. I don't need you on this island. Our last ticket. Will it be a cutie? I see someone blue. I think it's Stu. Yeah. Okay, well, that's a bummer. We didn't find anyone in these last 10 tickets. I do want to see if there's a bottle on the beach though, because we have a couple in our pockets that we can open up real quick. Yeah, I don't see one here. Okay, let's see. We have 4. This one is from Agent S. Oh my gosh, I love her. And it's a foxtail. I do actually like that item. I was just touring someone's island the other day and they had the foxtail and it was so fun. And this one is from Anacotti. Okay, cutie. A log bed. I probably won't use that, but it is a nice item. This one is from Joey. Oh my gosh, we saw him. A sauna heater. Ooh, I could probably use that on this island actually, because I use them as little trash cans. And then last one. Oh, from Pietro. I do like Pietro too. A steel frame wall. Okay, I like Pietro. I don't care for his DIY that he gave us, but let's head back to the island because we ran out of tickets. Oh yeah, our bridge is built now. I forgot we did move to the next day, so our bridge is built. That's super fun. I did just use my vaulting pole, but it's nice to know that that's actually built up now. But friends, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I have more than an hour of video recorded, and that's not even including the time that I flew out to all the islands and everything. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this one. We did find one villager, so that was successful. We have Melba coming to the island. Hopefully in the next video we can find our 2 other cuties. I hope it doesn't take too many tickets because we've already gone through 70. But yeah, before you leave, make sure to like, comment, and to subscribe to the channel. And I will see all of you fine folks in the next one. Bye, friends!